Do you wake up at 2 a.m. with leg cramps that make you want to scream? If you're over 60, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These cramps don't just hurt. They mess up your whole night and make you scared to go to bed. Here's what's happening. Your leg cramps could mean your body needs certain vitamins and minerals. The National Institutes of Health found that when seniors don't get enough of these nutrients, their muscles can cramp up more often. Today we're talking about the best fruits for senior leg cramp relief naturally. Simple foods that may help give your body what it's missing. Before you reach for pills, you could try eating certain fruits that have the good stuff your muscles need. These fruits contain potassium and magnesium that appear to support muscle function. When you eat them regularly, some people find they sleep better at night without those painful cramps waking them up. I'm going to show you 6 fruits that research suggests could help with your cramps. We'll start with number 6 and work our way to the best one. These are regular fruits you can buy at any store. What if the cramping solution isn't just about getting more potassium, but actually helping your body absorb the nutrients it already has? While we've covered how important potassium is for muscle function, there's another tropical fruit that works differently. By fixing the hidden problem that might be blocking all those good nutrients from reaching your muscles. Let's talk about papaya at number 6. Because this fruit tackles leg cramps from a completely different angle that most people never consider. Do you ever feel like your stomach is upset when your leg cramps get bad? Here's what happens when your digestion gets messed up. Your stomach struggles to break down the food you eat, which means your muscles don't get the nutrients they need. When your muscles stay hungry for vitamins and minerals, they become cranky and more likely to cramp up. This poor digestion also creates tension throughout your body that can trigger those painful nighttime episodes. The real problem is that bad digestion creates inflammation that spreads to your muscles. When your gut stays inflamed, it sends stress signals to the rest of your body. Your muscles pick up on this stress and stay tight and ready to spasm. This inflammation also blocks your body from absorbing the nutrients that could help prevent cramps. Natural digestive aids for senior muscle health include papaya because it contains an enzyme called papain. Research from the International Journal of Food Sciences shows that papain appears to support protein digestion and nutrient absorption. Some people find that better digestion seems to help with muscle comfort. Papaya also contains high amounts of vitamin C. Studies suggest this vitamin may help support collagen production, which appears important for muscle flexibility. 1 cup of papaya provides more vitamin C than an orange. And many people report that getting enough vitamin C seems to help with muscle function. Here's something interesting about papaya. It may also support your body's natural inflammatory response. When inflammation goes down, muscles could potentially stay more relaxed. Research indicates that people who eat anti-inflammatory foods often report better muscle comfort. You can eat fresh papaya as a snack between meals. Try adding pieces to your morning oatmeal or blending it into smoothies. Papaya also works well in fruit salads with a little lime juice. Some people eat it 2 or 3 times each week. When you buy papaya, choose ones that feel slightly soft when you press them gently. These contain the most active enzymes. If fresh papaya is not available, you can find papaya enzyme supplements at health stores, though whole fruit appears to provide more complete benefits. Papaya is generally well tolerated and gentle on most people's stomachs. You can start with small amounts to see how your body responds. Now let me tell you about fruit number 5 that contains completely different compounds and works through separate pathways in your body. Papaya contains helpful enzymes, but number 5 works differently for muscle problems. Cherries are tiny fruits that many people find useful for nighttime muscle issues. Do you ever notice your cramps get worse when stress builds up during the day? Here's what happens when you stay tense all day long. Your muscles never get a chance to fully relax, even when you sit down or rest. This constant tension builds up in your muscle fibers and makes them more likely to cramp later. When your body stays stressed, it creates inflammation that spreads through your muscles and makes them tight and sore. The real problem is that this inflammation does not go away on its own. When your muscles stay inflamed day after day, they become sensitive to triggers that normally would not bother you. Simple things like stretching in bed or changing positions could set off a painful cramp. This ongoing inflammation also messes with your sleep, which makes your muscles even more irritated. Research shows cherries contain anthocyanins that appear to support the body's natural response to inflammation, and shows cherries rank among the best natural anti-inflammatory foods for senior joint pain due to their anthocyanin content. The American Journal of Sports Medicine found that people who ate cherries reported changes in how their muscles felt after physical activity. Here's something interesting about cherries. They naturally contain melatonin. This substance could potentially support better sleep patterns while also contributing to muscle recovery. Some people find that eating cherries seems to help with both sleep quality and muscle comfort, though results vary from person to person. Cherries may also support blood flow. When circulation improves, muscles could receive more oxygen and nutrients. Research indicates this might contribute to muscle relaxation, though individual experiences differ. You can eat fresh cherries during cherry season or keep frozen ones in your freezer all year. Tart cherry juice appears to be another option, but look for kinds without added sugar. Many people drink a small glass before bedtime. Dried cherries work well in cereal or yogurt too. Some individuals report that eating cherries regularly seems to support better sleep and muscle comfort. Cherries are widely available and gentle on most digestive systems. You could try small portions initially to gauge your response. Now let me tell you about fruit number 4 that contains completely different compounds and works through separate pathways in your body. Cherries contain helpful compounds for inflammation, but number 4 works through hydration. Watermelon is a juicy fruit that many seniors overlook for muscle problems. Have you ever noticed your cramps get worse on hot days when you haven't had much to drink? Here's what happens when your body gets dehydrated. Your muscles need water to work properly, but as you get older, your body becomes less good at holding on to water. You also don't feel thirsty as much, so you might not drink enough during the day. When your muscles don't have enough water, they get cranky and start cramping up, especially at night. The real problem is that dehydrated muscles can't get the nutrients they need. When your body lacks water, your blood becomes thicker and has trouble carrying vitamins and minerals to your muscles. This leaves your muscles starving for the good stuff they need to stay relaxed. Dehydration also messes with the electrical signals that control your muscles, making them more likely to spasm. When looking for natural hydration foods for senior muscle cramps, watermelon stands out with its 92% water content. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that eating high-water fruits appears to support muscle function better than drinking plain water alone. Many people find that watermelon seems to hydrate their bodies more effectively. Watermelon also contains natural electrolytes like potassium and magnesium. Studies suggest these minerals may help support proper muscle contractions. When your electrolyte balance gets off, your muscles could fire incorrectly and cause those painful cramps. Here's something interesting about watermelon. It contains an amino acid called citrulline. Research indicates this compound appears to support blood flow by helping blood vessels relax. When circulation improves, muscles could potentially get more oxygen and nutrients. You can eat watermelon during the day to stay hydrated before bedtime. Try having a cup with lunch and a small piece a few hours before bed. This timing seems to work well for many people because it keeps muscles hydrated during the night when cramps often happen. Blend watermelon into smoothies with lime, make watermelon ice pops, or add chunks to fruit salads. Some people freeze small pieces for snacks between meals. If you have diabetes, stick to about 1 cup per serving and eat it with nuts or protein to slow sugar absorption. Watermelon is refreshing and easy to digest. You can begin with modest servings to see how it affects you. Now let me tell you about fruit number 3 that contains different compounds and works through completely separate muscle pathways. Watermelon provides good hydration, but number 3 delivers something different for muscle problems. Kiwi is a small green fruit that many seniors skip at the grocery store. Do you ever get muscle twitches in your legs during the day that seem to get worse at night? Here's what happens when your muscles start twitching. Those little jumps and spasms are early warning signs that your muscles are getting irritated. When you ignore these twitches, they can turn into full painful cramps that wake you up at night. Your muscles are trying to tell you they need something specific to calm down. The real problem is that your muscles are running low on magnesium. This mineral acts like a natural muscle relaxer in your body. When you don't have enough magnesium, your muscles stay partially tight all the time and can't fully relax. This constant tension builds up during the day and explodes into painful cramps when you're trying to sleep. Kiwi delivers impressive results as a high magnesium fruit for senior muscle spasms, since 2 small fruits provide 15% of daily needs. Research from the American Heart Association shows that people who eat enough magnesium appear to have fewer muscle problems. Many individuals report that getting enough magnesium seems to help with muscle comfort. Kiwi also contains more vitamin C than oranges. Studies suggest vitamin C may help support collagen production, which appears important for keeping muscles flexible. When your muscles stay flexible, they could be less likely to cramp up during the night. Here's something interesting about kiwi. It contains fiber that may help your body absorb nutrients better. When your digestion works well, your muscles could potentially get more of the vitamins and minerals they need from your food. Research indicates that good digestion appears to support overall muscle function. You can eat kiwi with the skin on after washing it thoroughly. The skin contains extra fiber and nutrients. Try eating 1 or 2 kiwis each day as a snack, or add slices to your morning cereal or yogurt. Some people find that eating a kiwi about an hour before bed seems to help with nighttime muscle comfort. Choose kiwis that feel slightly soft when you press them gently. These are ripe and taste sweeter. If you don't like the fuzzy skin, cut the fruit in half and scoop out the flesh with a spoon. Kiwi is nutrient-dense and mild in flavor. You can try one daily to see how it works for you. Now, let me tell you about fruit number 2 that contains different compounds and works through separate muscle support pathways. Kiwi gives your muscles steady energy, but what about those sharp pains that strike your legs without warning? Oranges tackle the hidden triggers behind muscle cramps. How to prevent leg cramps in elderly naturally? The answer lies in fixing your circulation and balancing your minerals. But why do most people wait until the pain becomes unbearable? Your legs cramp because your blood vessels cannot deliver what your muscles need. When sharp pain shoots through your lower leg during sleep or sudden spasms interrupt your walking, this means your muscle tissue is starving for oxygen and nutrients. Most seniors think this is just normal aging, but it is not. Ignoring these cramps makes them worse. They become more frequent and intense, eventually making you afraid to move around. This fear creates a cycle where less movement means worse circulation, which leads to even more painful cramping episodes that can leave you stuck in bed. Here is what really happens. Your blood vessels lose their stretch as you age, and your body stops absorbing minerals like it used to. This double problem means muscles get less oxygen while waste builds up inside them, causing those terrible spasms that wake you up at night. Oranges work because they might fix both problems at once. Studies show oranges may improve how your blood vessels work and reduce how often cramps happen. Eat one orange daily, about an hour before you do things that usually trigger your cramps. The vitamin C makes your blood vessel walls stronger, while the natural minerals help your muscles contract and relax properly. Add orange pieces to your breakfast or snacks. Put orange slices in your water bottle throughout the day. If you have trouble peeling oranges because of arthritis, buy the pre-peeled ones or get a simple peeling tool. If whole oranges feel too sour, try watered-down, fresh orange juice. Mix oranges with other citrus fruits for variety. Freeze orange pieces for a cool treat that still helps your muscles. People report fewer night cramps, and they can walk longer without pain. Many say they stop being afraid to move around because the cramps happen less often. Orange eating might also help your heart while making your muscles work better. Try beginning with modest servings and see how your body responds. Check this out. The next food attacks a completely different problem that steals your leg strength from the inside. While oranges provide excellent vitamin C support for muscle health, there's one fruit that stands above all others for cramping relief. We've reached number 1 on our list, the mighty banana. But here's what most people don't realize about why bananas work so effectively and why timing matters more than you think. The frustrating reality is that many seniors experience leg cramps at the worst possible moments. You might wake up at 3 a.m. with muscles seizing so tightly you can barely breathe. Or perhaps you're walking through the grocery store when sudden cramping stops you completely, leaving you gripping a shopping cart for support. These episodes aren't just painful, they're dangerous. When severe cramps strike unexpectedly, they could cause falls, especially on stairs or uneven surfaces. Many seniors start avoiding activities they once enjoyed simply because they fear when the next cramp might hit. The real culprit behind most leg cramps is potassium deficiency. Your muscles need this essential mineral to contract and relax properly. When potassium levels drop, your muscle fibers can't receive clear signals from your nervous system, leading to those sudden, intense contractions that leave you helpless. The best foods for senior muscle cramps consistently include bananas because they deliver approximately 400 milligrams of potassium per medium fruit. This represents about 10% of your daily potassium needs in one convenient package. If you eat a banana about an hour before bedtime, your body absorbs the potassium when nighttime cramps typically occur. For daytime protection, try having a banana 30 minutes before physical activities when your muscles face the most stress. You might blend bananas into smoothies with yogurt for additional calcium, or mash them into applesauce if swallowing becomes difficult. Choose fully yellow bananas with small brown spots. These contain more available potassium than green ones. Research shows bananas provide vitamin B6, which supports nerve-muscle communication that naturally declines with age. Studies suggest this improved communication could help reduce cramping frequency over time. Some people find that consistent banana consumption might decrease their reliance on over-the-counter pain medications. The potassium appears to help regulate muscle contractions more effectively, potentially leading to fewer nighttime disruptions and better sleep quality. You can start with small amounts and gradually increase to 1 banana daily for optimal results. That's our list of 6 fruits that could help with your leg cramps. Remember, small changes in what you eat might make a big difference in how you sleep at night. Try adding 1 or 2 of these fruits to your daily routine and see what happens. Your muscles might just thank you for it. Sweet dreams and cramp-free nights ahead. If these tips helped you out, hit that like button and let me know in the comments which fruit you're going to try first. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss our health tips for seniors. If you know someone who's dealing with leg cramps, share this video with them. They'll really appreciate it. This information is for educational purposes only and doesn't replace medical advice. Consult your doctor if you have frequent or severe leg cramps, as they may indicate underlying health conditions. Always check with your healthcare provider before changing your diet, especially if you take medications.